Facebook anonymous user says, how long do I wait when he says he wants a future with me, but he needs patience? He's recently divorced. Yeah, it's one of those things where, recently divorced people, and we get a lot of this and we hear a lot of this, but it's one of those things where people, when they're just getting out of relationships, especially a divorce where they were married, which means that those two people had a lot of things going on with each other emotionally, and then they ended up getting divorced, which means there's probably a lot of pain and potentially anger and upset and all kinds of other things. And what they say is that when you get divorced, you should wait like at least a year plus, a year for every year that you're married. And so, which is kind of extreme, I think. But the point is that, yeah, he might have a lot of things going on. He might still have a lot of emotions going on. He might end up still going back to his ex. And so, like, I'd be kind of careful about getting too serious on your side, getting too attached with a guy who's divorced right now, because you might end up getting into a bad situation where he's still kind of trying to figure out his emotions. He's trying to heal. He's trying to decide whether he actually wants to be away from his ex or not. Maybe he might end up getting back into a situation with her. And so you really need to be careful in those kinds of situations, especially if he's saying that you need to be patient because he just came through a divorce. Like, what does that mean? You need to be patient. Your question that you should be asking him is, how long do you need to be patient for? Because he, in his mind, should know. And if he doesn't give you a really solid answer about how long you need to be patient for with him, then what's going to end up happening is you're going to be waiting on him forever, and you're just going to be hanging out with him, and you have no idea what his actual intentions are. When a guy figures out that a woman is really the type of woman that he wants to be with, and he's certain about that, it's pretty quick where he's like, you know what, let's do this. Let's get back into this, whatever. And so he might be kind of checking out his other options. He might, be playing the field right now. And so you want to make sure, ultimately, more than anything else, that you are taking care of yourself more than anything, because that is the most important thing that you can be doing. And so if a guy's giving you any kind of excuse like that, you need to be patient, I'm not ready to get into a relationship, any of that kind of stuff, what you want to do is say, how long is it going to be before you're ready to get into a relationship? And then whatever he tells you, say, okay, cool, let me know when you're ready. And if I'm still single at that point, then, maybe we can talk still and, figure something out at that point. And then what you need to go do is go out and start dating other people, because otherwise you're putting yourself in a situation where you're just kind of latching onto him and you're getting more and more attached to him, and he's not ready for it. Who knows if he's ever going to be ready for it? Who knows what's going on there? And you don't want to be sitting around waiting to find out if this is actually going to work or not.